लोक सुन चैतन्य मंगल चैतन्य महिमा जाते janibe sako. O fools, just read Chaitanya Mangal. By reading this book, you can understand all the glories of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur's Chaitanya Bhagavata was originally entitled Chaitanya Mangala. But when Srila Lochan Das Thakur later wrote another book named Chaitanya Mangal, Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur changed the name of his own book, which is now therefore known as Chaitanya Bhagavata. Life of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very elaborately described in Chaitanya Bhagavata, and Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has already informed us that in his Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, he has described what Vrindavan Das Thakur has not mentioned. This acceptance of Sri Chaitanya Bhagavata by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami indicates his acceptance of the disciplic succession. A writer of transcendental literature never tries to surpass the previous acharyas. Krishna Leela Bhagavate Kahe Vedavyas, Chaitanya Leela Vyas Vrindavan Das. As Vedavyas has compiled all the pastimes of Lord Krishna in Srimad Bhagavatam, Thakur Vrindavan Das has depicted the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya. Vrindavan Das Kaila Chaitanya Mangala, Jahar Sravanina Se Sarva Mangala. Thakur Vrindavan Das has composed Chaitanya Mangala. Hearing this book will annihilate all misfortune. Chaitanya Nitairo Jate Janibe Mahima, Jate Jani Krishna Bhakti Siddhante Rasima. By reading Chaitanya Manga, one can understand all the glories or truths of Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda and come to the ultimate conclusion of devotional service to Lord Krishna. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srimad Bhagavatam is the authoritative reference book from which to understand devotional service. But because it is very elaborate, few men can understand its purpose. Srimad Bhagavatam is the original commentary on Vedanta Sutra, which is called Nyaya Prasthana. It was written to enable one to understand the absolute truth through infallible logic and argument, and therefore its natural commentary, Srimad Bhagavatam, is extremely elaborate. Professional reciters have created the impression that Srimad Bhagavatam deals with only Krishna's Ras Leela, although Krishna's Ras Leela is only described 10th canto, chapters 29 to 35. They have in this way presented Krishna as the Western world as a great woman hunter, and therefore we sometimes have to deal with such misconceptions in preaching. Another difficulty in understanding Srimad Bhagavatam is that the professional reciters have introduced Bhagavad Saptaho, or 7-day reading of Srimad Bhagavatam. They want to finish Srimad Bhagavatam in a week, although it is so sublime that even one verse of Srimad Bhagavatam is properly, if properly explained, cannot be completed in 3 months. Under these circumstances, it is a great aid for the common man to read Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur's Chaitanya Bhagavata, for thus he can actually understand devotional service, Krishna, Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda. Srila Rupa Goswami has said, Sriti Smriti Purana Adi Pancharatra Vidhivina Aikantika Harer Bhakti Utpata Eva Kalpati. Devotional service of the Lord that ignores the authorized Vedic literatures like the Upanishads, Puranas, Narada Pancharatra, etc. is simply an unnecessary disturbance in society. Due to misunderstanding Srimad Bhagavatam, people are misled regarding the science of Krishna. However, by reading Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur's book, one can very easily understand this science. What is that Prasthana? Huh? Na Prasthana. How many Prasthanas are there? Yes. What are 3? Generally, 3 Prasthanas. What are those 3 Prasthanas? Huh? Yes. Shruti Prasthana, Smriti Prasthana, Nyaya Prasthana. Generally 3 Prasthanas. Huh? Shruti Prasthana, that's the Upanishads. Smriti Prasthana, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Sanasu Jato, etc. is Smriti Prasthana. And Nyaya Prasthana, this Brahma Sutra, Vedanta Darshan. This, but Madhvacharya, according to the opinion of Madhvacharya, there are 4 Prasthanas. Do you understand? What is that? Huh? Pramana Prasthana, Shruti Prasthana, Gita Prasthana, Sutra Prasthana. Madhvacharya says like that. 4 Prasthanas. You understand? Understand this. Pramana Prasthana, Pramana means proof. Do you understand? Evidence, proof. Shruti Prasthana, Gita Prasthana, which takes Gita, Bhagavad Gita one Prasthana, and Sutra Prasthana. Sutra means formula, like Vedanta Sutra. Do you understand? So what do you mean by this Prasthana? Huh? To understand anything by this word Prasthana? Evidence. Praman Prasthana, one of the Prasthana is evidence. Praman Prasthana Madhvacharya. Huh? Prasthana means grantha. Do you understand? Which contains all types of tattva. Do you understand? Knowledge. This Prasthana, Akur Grantha, in Sanskrit is say, the philosophy, darsana, that means philosophy, is elaborately analyzed. Do you understand? Which is the source of all sorts of knowledge and philosophy, that is known as Prasthana. Do you understand? Generally. So, this Brahma Sutra is in Nyaya Prasthana, but according to Madhvacharya, 4 Prasthanas like this, say, and Srimad Bhagavatam, here Srila Prabhupada says, Srimad Bhagavatam is the original commentary on Vedanta Sutra, which is called Nyaya Prasthana. It is written to enable one to understand the absolute truth through infallible logic and argument, and therefore it's natural commentary. Do you understand? Professional reciters created the impression that Srimad Bhagavatam deals only with Krishna's Ras Leela. Although Krishna's Ras Leela is only described in 10th canto, chapters 29-35, they have in this way presented Krishna to the Western world, great woman hunter. Great woman hunter. And therefore we sometimes deal with such misconceptions in preaching. This is what we face these difficulties. Another difficulty in understanding Srimad Bhagavatam is that professional reciters have introduced Bhagavad Saptaha, 7-day readings of Bhagavatam. They want to finish Srimad Bhagavatam in a week, although it is so sublime that even one verse of Srimad Bhagavatam is properly explained cannot be completed in 3 months. Krishna Tulya Bhagavata Vibhu Sarvasya Prati Shloke Prati Akhyare Nana Artha Boy. Do you understand? Srimad Bhagavatam is as good as Krishna. Do you understand? Vani manifestation of Krishna. Vani which is not different from Krishna. It's Vibhu. As Krishna is Vibhu, Bhagavatam is also Vibhu. As we take shelter of Krishna, similarly also take shelter of Bhagavatam. is vibhu. And prati shloke prati okhyare nanartha. In one verse, as Prabhupada Maharaj says, one verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, properly explained, cannot be completed in 3 months. You understand? Such thing there. Prati shloke prati okhyare nana. Even every verse, even every word, every letter, many things are there. You understand? But these professional reciters, they want to finish it within 7 days. They don't know what the real Bhagavatam is. In Srimad Bhagavatam, also in Chaitanya Bhagavata, it is said, Mahachintya Bhagavata Sarvasastra Gai, Yahana Bujhiya Vidya Tapa Pratisthaya. Bhagavata Bujhi Heno Jara Chegan. Sena Jane Kabu Bhagavata Tome. You understand? Bhagavata Achintya Ishwara Buddhi Jar, Se Janoy, Bhagavata Tho Bhakti Sar. Those who are puffed up persons, materialistic pundits, scholars, you understand? They are very puffed up and proud fellows. They say, we know Bhagavata. Those who say like that, they don't know what is real Bhagavata is. Mahachintya Bhagavata Sarvasastra Gai. As Krishna is inconceivable, similar Bhagavata is also inconceivable. One cannot conceive of it. It's to be understood in Tattva. If someone tries to understand it through his material scholarship, learning, through his finance, you understand? He cannot understand Bhagavata. You understand? Bhaktya Bhagavatam Grajyam Navadhyana Satikaya. Shivji says, Lord Shiv says, one of the Maharajas, one can only understand Srimad Bhagavatam through bhakti. You understand? Because Krishna Tulya Bhagavata, Vibhu Sarvasva. Because Bhagavata is as good as Krishna. And one can understand Krishna, approach Krishna only through bhakti. Bhakti Avijaya Gajya. Krishna says, only through bhakti you can approach Krishna and understand Krishna. Otherwise, you can't understand Krishna by tapasya, Vedic study, dana, charity, analytical study, sankhya, like this. You can't. Namang sadhiti joguna sankhyam dharma uddhava. No sodhyaya tapastyaga tatha bhaktir mamurjita. Krishna says this thing, 11th canto Bhagavatam. Uddhava. Only through bhakti. One can understand Krishna and approach Krishna. Not by your tapasya, not by your gyan, panditya, scholarship, not by Vedic study, not by finance, not by vairagya, detachment, renunciation, charity, whatever. You cannot. Only through bhakti. Similarly, only through bhakti, you can understand Bhagavata. Navadhyana Satikaya. Some may think, yes, Bhagavata is written in Sanskrit, I am a Sanskrit scholar. And many commentaries are there. Commentators are there, those who have given commentaries. Like Siddha Swami is the best commentator. You understand? Siddha Swami's commentary is there. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's commentary is there. Madhacharya's commentary is there. You understand? The Swami's commentaries are there. So, I can understand Bhagavata by taking help of these commentaries. But Shivji says no. Bhaktya Bhagavatam Grajyana Buddhyana Satikaya. Only by bhakti. You understand? You understand? Therefore we say, Ja Bhagavata Pado Vaishnava Rasthane Ekantasya Kuru Chaitanya Charani. So, this is instruction. Go and approach a Vaishnava, Bhakta Bhagavata. You understand? A Bhakta Bhagavata, a dear devotee of Lord Chaitanya, Gour Priyajana. Go and approach him and study Bhagavat under his care. Then you can understand, otherwise you can't understand. Ekanta ashraya karo. Chaitanya Charani. Completely take shelter of Lord Chaitanya. Because, why? Why? Huh? Why one should take shelter of Lord Chaitanya? Huh? Ekanta ashraya karo Chaitanya Charani. Why? Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gives freely prem bhakti, freely, indiscriminately, without discrimination. Patita pamara nahi bache, brahmara dullabha prema svakari jati, isn't it? If you get that prem bhakti, then you can understand Bhagavata, otherwise you cannot understand. You understand? Prema pumartha mahan, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu matamidam. Prema pumartha mahan. In Bhagavata speaks about this prem bhakti, tattva. Bhagavata Shastra se bhaktir tattva koi. Tei Bhagavata sama kon Shastra not. No Shastra is equal to Bhagavata. Because only this prem bhakti tattva is said in Srimad Bhagavatam. That Mahaprabhu's opinion, prema pumartha mahan. Srimad Bhagavatam pramana mamalam prema pumartha mahan. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhur matamidam. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's opinion. You understand? Same bhakti. Through that bhakti you can understand. Therefore one should take complete shelter with the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya. Otherwise you cannot understand. Gour Priyajana. Gour Priyajana. Very dear devotee of Gauranga. The so-called this professional reciters, as it is said, Srila Prabhupada has said, the professional reciters, they are professional. They do Bhagavat Saptao and earn money. Do you understand? Doing Bhagavat Saptao, they earn money. 7th canto of Bhagavatam says, Mauna Brata Sruta Tapo Adhyayanam Swadharma Bhakhyaraho Japa Samadhaya Apavargya Prayah Parah Purusate Vajitendriyanam Bharta Bhavantyatana Bhatratu Dambhikanam. Do you understand? Gopinath. 7th canto, 7, 9, 46. Verse you shall see. These 10 things are there. Mauna, Vrata, Panditya, Tapasya, Adhyana, Swadharma, Shastra-Bhakhya, Nirjanavas, Jopo, Samadhi. These 10 things. You understand? Mauna means silence. Mauna. Vrata, taking vow, strict vow. Vrata. Panditya, scholarship. Tapasya, penance. Adhyana, study. Swadharma, you understand? Swadharma. You understand Swadharma? In Gita, you find that Swadharma. Swadharma nidanam sreya paradharma bhayava. What is one dharma, one occupational duty. Swadharma. Shastra Bhakhya. You understand? Giving commentary on Shastra, Shastra Bhakhya. Nirjanavas, staying in a solitary place. Japa, chanting, and Samadhi, trance. These 10 things. You understand? These 10 things are because of apavarga. Do you understand? Apavarga, what do you mean by apavarga? Liberation. Apavarga. Do you understand? My Guru Maharaj says, those who cannot get this apavarga, then they will be subjected to pavarga. Do you understand? Do you understand that? What is that? Pa, pa, ba, ba, ma. What is that? This 5 things. Pa, working very hard, parishram, and foam comes out from the lips. Pen, ba. What is that? Huh? Ba. What is ba? Huh? Bandhan, bondage. Bhaya. You understand? Fear. Ba, ma. Then mritu. Death. You understand? If you can follow this abvarga, then you will be subjected to this pavarga. So these 10 things are cause of apavarga, liberation. You understand? But those who are godasa, jitendriya, godasa, that means those who have not exercised restraint over their senses. You understand? That godasa, servant of their own senses, mind and senses. They also use these 10 things. Mauna brata panditya tapasya adhyana sadharma satra vakya nirjana vasa tapan samadhi. They use these 10 things for earning their livelihood. You understand? Earning their livelihood. They use these 10 things. You will see also. To earn money, earning their livelihood. But those who are devotees, Vaishnavas, Goswamis, they use 10 things for giving pleasure to Krishna, senses of Krishna. Krishnendriya tosana. Do you understand? So, the Goswamis, the devotees, the Vaishnavas, they are always engaged in the loving service of Krishna. They are engaged in giving pleasure to the senses of Krishna, not to their own senses. Though, so they use these 10 things in that respect, giving pleasure to Krishna, senses of Krishna. But Godasana, those are servants of their own senses, Godas, Indraparayana Godas, those who have not exercised control over their senses. They use these 10 things for their own pleasure, for earning their livelihood, for giving pleasure to their own senses, or giving pleasure to their kith and kin and relatives, those who are related to their body. You understand? So, they sell this Bhagavatam. Sell. They use Bhagavata as commodity. Commodity. You understand? But Bhagavata is not so. One who does so, is a great offender. He commits a great offense. You understand? Great offender. The Shastra is not recommended in Shastra. You understand? You'll sell Bhagavata. Selling Bhagavata means doing Bhagavata pravachana sapta, you'll earn money, you'll get money. That we say. It's not recommended in that. Paisa is nothing. Now, check by time. Check the Shastra doesn't say so. Those who sell mantra, some so-called gurus are there selling mantra. You understand? Give me $10, I'll give you this mantra, then you'll get God and become God. Like this. So-called gurus are there. So, such professional reciters, they are selling Bhagavata. By doing Bhagavata Vakya, Prabhachan, they earn money. Doing Bhagavad Sapta, performing Bhagavad Sapta, they earn money. You'll see in Vrindavan, many are doing like this. Bhagavad Sapta. Especially in this month of Kartik, you'll see. Many places they are doing Bhagavad Saptas, 7 days Bhagavad reading. Many Pandits doing and earning money. Yes. So, Srimad Bhagavatam 7th canto says, Na sisyan anubadhnito na granthan naiva abhyaset bahu na vakhyam upajunjito na rambha na arabhet kochit. Do you understand? Govinda. Huh? You understand? 7, 13, 8. Verse, you see. Na sisyan anubadhnito na granthan naiva abhyaset bahun no vakhyam upajunjito narambha narabhat kochit. That means so-called gurus, they accept disciples, unqualified persons as disciples. You understand? Huh? With the greed to get some money from him. He is the moneyed person. If I make him my disciple, so I'll get some money. You understand? That person has not developed Shraddha and Harinam. And that is one of the Nama-paradas, we say. Shraddha jani Nama-pades. One who has not developed Shraddha, Shraddha means complete faith. You understand? In holy name, he is not eligible to get Harinam. And those so-called gurus who give such Harinam to such person, they commit offense thereby, Nama-parad. And why do they do so? Because of getting some money. You understand? Yes, I'll give you mantra, so give me such money. I'll make him my disciple, a wealthy person, moneyed man, he'll give me money. But he is not qualified person, because he has not developed Shraddha. You understand? So, Shastra doesn't recommend so. You say. And also, by doing Shastra Vakhya, one should not earn money. And also, one should not study so many Shastras in order to enhance his own scholarship. Thereby, in the society, man's society, he will get such prestige, name, fame, and prestige, a great learned scholar. Do you understand? And he becomes a puffed up, proud person. As Keshav Kashmiri was there, who was challenging the all Pandits in the world. You understand? Mahaprabhu crushed his pride. One should not do like that. Shastra doesn't recommend so. It's those who do like this, they are great offenders. You understand? They commit offense. Brahma-vaivata Purana says, Sudranang subhakari cha jo harannama vikrayi, jo vidya vikrayi vipro visohino jathoragaha. One who sells Harinam, do you understand? Giving Harinam gets money. You understand? Give me $100, I'll give you mantra. Then it will become God. Like this, so-called, this Harinam Vikray. One who sells Harinam and Sudranam Subhakari, one who is a cook of the Sudras. Do you understand? Cook of the Sudras is cooking for the Sudras, are engaged in the cooking for the Sudras. Sudranam Subhakari. And one who sells this Bhagavatam, but sells knowledge, Vidya Vikray. Though he is known as Vipra, do you understand Vipra? Brahmin. Still, he is not Vipra. Very soon, he falls down from his position of Vipra. He meets some downfall. Do you understand? As for example, he says, Visohino Datharogo. There is a serpent or snake, but not a poisonous snake. No poison. He has no poison. But he is a snake. Generally, those who don't know this thing, that this is not a poisonous snake, because of snake, they become very afraid. It's a snake. Even a piece of rope is lying there, looks like a snake. People are afraid. No, don't go there, there's a snake. Isn't it? But those who know, no, this is not a harmful snake. There is no poison at all. So such persons will never be afraid seeing that snake. Similarly, these Vipras, those who are selling mantra, gurus, selling mantra, and selling this Bhagavata, selling knowledge, though they are known as Vipra, guru, and get some prestige from the, ignorant fools. You understand? Those are ignorant fools. They get some prestige from them. Such ignorant fools accept them as, oh yes, my guru is a great Brahmin, Pandit. You understand? Also, that is such ignorant fools also, seeing such a person may become terrified, afraid of. But one who is real, devotee, Vaishnava, one who knows, who is real guru, who is real a learned person, Pandit, he is not afraid of those persons. He knows, like the person doesn't know this is not a poisonous snake, he never becomes afraid. Similarly. Another things also is there, the saying is there, Nirastra Padapadese Erandopi Drumayate. You understand? Nirastra Padapadese Erandopi Drumayate. You understand this? There is a land where there are no trees. Do you understand? There is a land where there is no trees. But there are erondo trees. Erondo tree means, in English, it is castor oil tree. Castor tree. Very thin, long tree. You understand? And those trees are considered very big trees in that land. And there is no trees. Do you understand? Do you understand me? Nirastra Padavadis Erandopi Drumad. Similarly, so, in front of these ignorant fools, such people are accepted as very great gurus, learned scholars. Do you understand? Like this, it is said. So, Brahma Vaivarta Purana, this Shastra, Bhagavatam also says, don't recommend this thing. Bhagavata should not be sold. This mantra should not be sold. Or vidya, knowledge should not be sold. You understand? The Vaishnavas, the Goswamis, they do Bhagavat Pravachan or Bhagavat Vakhya to give pleasure to the senses of Krishna. Do you understand? Krishnendriya Toshana. They don't do it for their own pleasure, earning money. Do you understand? It's Krishnendriya Toshana. Sravanam Kirtanam, that we say. Sukadeva Goswami spoke Bhagavata. And Parikshit Maharaj heard this Sravana Kirtan. You understand? This question of Sravana Kirtan. The Goswamis, the Vaishnavas, Gaura Priyajanas, dear devotees of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, they are embodiment of Bhagavata, Bhakta Bhagavata. Every day, daily, they do Shravan Kirtan of Bhagavata. Do you understand? They hear Bhagavata, they speak about Bhagavata. Speak on Bhagavata. Bhagavata Kathamrita. For what purpose? To please, to give satisfaction or pleasure to the senses of Krishna. Not for other purposes. Do you understand? That is one of the limbs of your ninefold bhakti, Navadha Bhakti, Sravana Kirtana. You understand? And they don't earn money thereby. They never sell it. But the so-called professional reciters, as my Guru Maharaj said, the so-called professional reciters, they do this Bhagavad, perform this Bhagavad Saptaha and earn money. And they cannot give the real commentary, real explanation of Bhagavata verse. And they present Krishna in such a way that my Guru Maharaj said, they presented Krishna to the Western world in such a way that they know that Krishna is a great human hunter. You understand? You know? So one who is really a devotee, dear devotee of Krishna, he, a Vaishnava, who has received this Tattva Gyan from his Acharya, Vaishnava Guru, understands this thing, knows this, what the Bhagavata contains. You understand? Krishna Tulya Bhagavata Vibhusar Vasray Prati Shloke Prati Ukkhari Nanarthakaya. That's what it is. Bhagavata is as good as Krishna in every verse, even in every word, even later. There are many meanings. Do you understand? As my Guru Maharaj said, he properly explained. Srimad Bhagavatam is so sublime that even one verse of Bhagavatam is properly explained. It cannot be completed in 3 months. In 3 months. It contains so many things in one verse, even in one word, even in one letter. Prati shloke prati ukkhari nanarthava. But these so-called professional reciters, they want to finish Bhagavatam within 7 days. And they directly go to 10th canto and describe this Ras Leela. Present Krishna as a human hunter. You understand? So, one should not hear Bhagavatam from such offenders. Such offenders. Thereby, if you hear, you will also become an offender. So discussion is there. Discussion is there. And here Kaviraj Goswami says, due to misunderstanding Srimad Bhagavatam, people are misled regarding the science of Krishna. However, by reading Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur's book, one can very easily understand this science. Ore mudha loka suna Chaitanya Mangala, Chaitanya Mahima Jati Janibe Sakala. Oh fools, just read Chaitanya Mangala. By reading this book, you can understand all glories of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because that book, that Chaitanya Mangala, later on became Chaitanya Bhagavatam, Vrindavan Das Thakur's book. By reading that thing, you cannot understand everything also. You should read that book under the care and guidance of a bona fide acharya. Then you can understand Bhakti Tattva. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Nityananda Prabhu, as it is said, by reading Chaitanya Mangala, one can understand the glories of truths of Lord Chaitanya, Nityananda, and come to the ultimate conclusion of devotional service to Lord Krishna. Jate jani Krishna Bhakti Siddhanteras Sima. Because that is the ultimate goal of human life. To achieve this Krishna Bhakti, fifth Purusartha. And by reading, understanding Chaitanya Mangala, Chaitanya Bhagavata, Vrindavan Das Thakur, one can very easily get this Krishna Bhakti. And the Bhakti Tattva is very elaborately described in Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavate se bhakti ro tattva ko, tei Bhagavata sama, kon shastra no. Chaitanya Bhagavata says this thing. In Srimad Bhagavatam, the bhakti tattva has been said, prema bhakti, especially prema apamartamahan. Therefore, no scripture is as good as Bhagavata. That Mahaprabhu's opinion. So Mahaprabhu's Leela, pastimes, are very nicely described in Vrindavan Das Thakur's Chaitanya Mangala, Chaitanya Bhagavata. If someone can understand it, then he will get that Krishna Bhakti very easily. Then he can understand Srimad Bhagavatam. Otherwise, one cannot understand Srimad Bhagavatam. One cannot understand Srimad Bhagavatam by dint of one's own merit, scholarship, intelligence, and also through reading by reading this, by taking help of this commentaries of Sridhar Swami, Bhagavad Bhusana, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Bhaktya Bhagavatam Rajyam na Vadhya na Satikaya. Only through bhakti one can understand Bhagavata. Shivaji's statement. One cannot understand Bhagavata through his own merit, own intelligence, and also taking help of these commentaries, bhashya, tika, commentaries of Sridhar Swami, Baladev Bhusana, Sanatana Goswami, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, etc. No, only bhakti is required, nothing else is required. Therefore we say. So this conclusion is drawn, especially in Kali Yuga. In Kali Yuga, this is the only thing required. Haranam, Haranam, Haranam eva, kevalam, kalau nasteva, 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 gatiranyata. The name will give you everything. Haranam, Haranam, Haranam eva, kevalam, kalau nasteva, 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 gatiranyata. In Kali Yuga there is no other way, no other way, no other way. Haranam eva kevalam. Only take shelter of Harinam. Only take shelter of Harinam. And the Harinam is everything. It will give you everything. You understand? It will give you everything. The chief result of chanting pure name is praying. Mukhya pathe jivapai Krishna premadhana. You understand? The chief result. Mukhya pathe jivapai Krishna premadhana. Niraparadhe nam loile pai premadhana. If you chant offenselessly this Harinam, you will get Krishna prema. This prem bhakti will be easily obtained. Then you can understand Bhagavatam. Because bhakti, bhaktyam bhagavatam rajyam, only through bhakti you can understand, no other way. So, in Kali Yuga, if someone is chanting this Harinam offenselessly, the pure Harinam, he can understand Bhagavatam. He can understand Bhagavatam. Otherwise, those so-called professional reciters, they are not chanting. They are not devotees at all. They are great offenders. So how can they understand Bhagavatam? And they are so puffed up, so proud, because of their material scholarship and learning. And they are always running up, hankering after their name, fame, and prestige. How can they understand Bhagavatam? They cannot understand Bhagavatam. And they are not at all the bona fide persons to speak on Bhagavatam. You understand? So, it is, therefore, Shastra has given you caution. Maharaja, therefore, gurus, acharyas, they have given you caution. One should not go and approach and such professional reciters and hear Bhagavatam from them. That is what's needed. So one Vaishnava Guru, Gaura Priyadana, Vina Gaura Priya Pada Sivam Vedadi Jasprapya Padam Viganti. Gaura Priya Pada Siva, Vaishnava Pada Siva. If you serve the lotus feet of a Vaishnava, who is very dear devotee of Gauranga, then you can understand. Otherwise, Ja Bhagavata Pada Vaishnava Varstane, Ekanta Asra Guru Chaitanya Swami. Because the Gauriya, Guru Varga, Acharyas, coming in line of Mahaprabhu, you understand? This is big succession. Comes from Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gauriya Guru Varga. The other day I was telling, they are in possession of that Krishna prema. You understand? So the prema, that is their asset, only asset. You understand? No asset they have. They have this only asset. Prema sampatti. You understand? So, if someone takes shelter of such Guru, he will By their mercy, he will have that set frame. Then he can understand Bhagavad. Therefore we say, Jao Bhagavata Pada Vaishnava Rastane, Ekanta Asya Karo Chaitanya. Therefore we say, go and approach such a Vaishnava who is in possession of that asset, Krishna Prem, which is only asset. You understand? Who is in possession of that asset. So approach such a Vaishnava, such a Guru, Acharya, and study Bhagavad under his care. Then you can understand Bhagavad. Otherwise, you cannot understand. You understand? So Kaviraj Goswami instructs, Chaitanya Mangala, Ore Mudhasana Chaitanya Mangala. Chaitanya Mangala, Chaitanya Bhagavata, in which the glories of Chaitanya and Nityananda